necessary. You need to talk and control yourself as a male child. It doesn't mean that the moment you feel signs of being a man, then you rush and try to start befriending girls around the village. You are on holiday, you bring problems. You must be empowered to control yourself, to know that I am not yet ready to engage in sexual activity. So that's why I talk of talk to yourself. You boys, you are growing. When you feel like the voice is changing, true it is. But how do you man yourself? How do you manage yourself? You look at a girl, you feel like dying for her. How do you control it? You don't, Mr. Sebukachi, you don't run after a girl, you see she's beautiful, you run after her. Something like that. I'm trying to say that you need to control yourself as a male, as a man. And you assured me that we all love children and want to have them be responsible. But when you go Tom and Dick everywhere, you are not in control of yourself, to the child. And we also supplement to this by meeting communities whereby also parents are there. Me, wherever I get an audience with them, you talk about leaders in the community, either they are local councils. I would have read the constitution of the audience. I might tell them that you double. You are leaders, but you are parents. And I even go beyond that by maybe asking who is a parent here, so that maybe those who are not yet parents, it shouldn't look at it as if it is abuse. Parents didn't give you the attention, you wouldn't be here as an LC5 chairperson. If you just ignore the children, you don't want to listen to them, you think, why do you put them on earth? I at times crudely attack them saying that you married. Who forced you? Nobody. Did you think marrying was just a play, a joke? You are blessed with children and you are messing them up. Your roles and must be articulated. And even in the constitution, it is brought out clearly. As parents, you have the responsibilities. As citizens, you have the responsibility of nurturing children. And that's why you hear of people talking about parenting has become a big problem. The First Lady has been talking about this. The ministers, the parliament, we talk about this. So we are saying that right from the family, we are focusing the family in sensitizing the communities, especially the parents. We also have that program. And one of the tools are like a man teacher. Showing them the referral mechanisms. Telling them, because these are now adolescents, that the moment you listen to these boys, they will impregnate you. One, you will have HIV. For those who don't have HIV, or some did have it by virtue of not really liking it. So you give them the picture. You report to your daddy or mommy, talk to them if someone is disturbing you along the road. Tell them about borders. What they talk to you, be careful. Don't allow to receive things like gifts. Don't allow a car to stop and you just enter. Me at times when I'm dropping musical, at times I stop and say, can we go? Some refuse. And I really understand, because they are scared. Maybe, this man is saying, can we go? Not reading the other wording on like child monitoring. Some of them refuse. And some of them who come, I will go inside and think, is such a child accepting to enter a car? Then it is risky. Then as I go, I talk to them, say, oh, how are you? Which school?
They go in the morning, they come back at night. When will children know you? And if you don't make a child your best friend, then this child will go somewhere else and get a friend who will be there for them. And then in the end, as a parent, you'll end up crying. In most cases, they don't end well. It talked about that bad character. As a parent, you come back at home, children start running everywhere. They fear you. You are not their friend. Even if someone fails them, they might fear you and come and report to you and still be suffering in what? In silence. We are talking at schools. Some teachers, children might not be able to do what? To open up to teachers. That's why we are moving to schools, we are moving to communities, talk to parents, we are talking to teachers, so that maybe in case these children can't open up to their parents, they can go to teachers. And then also we have a government toll-free line, the Sauti 116. I don't know if you knew about it. Who knew it before?